You are now in the Black Box with Spider Loc, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Listen.
Cheetah. Gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing. To be back in the Black Box. Black Box.
Relax, roll up as we randomly react to content in these YouTube streets. It's time for R&R.
Smack with Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loc. You know I'm in the Black Box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Google Gang, what it do, my good peopleizations? The constant, consistent, continuous content creation campaign continues. We still on these 7 C's. We finna pull up on Cliff with a K. He's speaking on Almighty getting arrested the other day. God damn, freak us, because hate to see somebody just chilling, going on about their life. Then a storm comes. You see he going through trauma, drama, tension, bullshit, and then he loses his job. And then it's like life is just dumping on him. Now he's arrested. With no further ado, let's see what Almighty has been up to.
Feeling like Jesus, trying to run 2 million up like Pete.
What's that word, YouTube family, man? Y'all already know the Scope Peasky, man. It's your humble host, Crispy Clean Clip over here, Cliff World TV, man. It look like Almighty suspect done crashed out. He locked up, bro. Let me take myself off the screen real quick. Former No Jumper host Almighty suspect arrested on felony charges and held on a $380,000 bail, man. Now, I know I'm late to the news, bro, but disappointed to say the least.
And if he late to the news, what does that make me? But I'm not a person that's like be breaking and rushing to get to no news first. I would rather develop an energy where interesting topics, where my perspective is interesting to an audience, regardless if I'm the first, second, or last to speak on it to their perspective. Even if they heard about it, they heard this person speak on it. I want to develop a brand and a market to where my perspective is appealing, and I'm only here for those who, appreciate my perspective. I'm not trying to actually make anybody like it. Oh, my mama.
To say the least. But I got a little 411 on this. It ain't. Let me see now. Let's look here, bro. They ain't got my boy locked up, boy. Your name Baron, boy. You damn bad with that old name. Locked down. One thing I know for sure, suspect. If he go to the LA County jail, let me see where he at. He in Torrance, Mooney lockup. Let me look that up, bro. That's
MUNI is short for municipal.
definitely not the LA County, though. I know for sure. What you doing out there? You doing what?
It's like a substation.
Torrance, Mooney lockup. Torrance, Mooney lockup.
That might be the court tank. He might have went to jail from court.
Let's see where that's at. Torrance jail in California, so that's where. That's in Torrance, California. Oh, so he not in LA County jail. So he not in LA County jail, bro. So he being held on a
Torrance must be the arresting agency, Brody.
$380,000 bond, bro.
Damn, that's a big bond. What are you in jail for, Cliff?
Boy, let's jump in this comment section and see what's going on, man. I was just advocating for that boy Sus to get his job back, bro. Looks like he done crashed out. Do anybody got any more information on this, bro? All I know is this, bro. With Almighty suspect, if he hit that LA County jail, if he hit anywhere where there's Inglewood family gangsters, bro, he got phased, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If Almighty hit that LA County jail, he might have to PC up, bro. He just might have to.
That's crazy. I just heard Ann Hefe, Agent 22, and Luster Glazer. They was just talking about this. And Black Belt Brandon was on there too. And they was talking about the potential that he PC'd up because they say he was in Twin Towers now. And they was like talking about why and when a nigga go to Twin Towers. And basically they was saying unless you tell the people you sick or scared, you basically don't get housed in Twin Towers. But I know through that process of intake, you can end up in Twin Towers. Now, you might just be in a motherfucking holding tank for like 10, 15 hours going from tank to tank packed in there with a bunch of motherfuckers, smokers and all that, doing them stanky ass farts and all that. But I don't know what the computer reflects during the intake process if you're in Twin Towers coming through before you go under that long hall, walk across to the county jail. It might show you in Twin Towers throughout that process too. I ain't sure.
Oh, so that's it. He just locked up. They ain't saying nothing. Sus ain't even made a big enough splash for people to say nothing about it. So boom, what I do know is Sus has signed a deal. If I'm not mistaken, he was looking at 15 months anyway. So I don't know if this is a new charge to say that he's arrested on felony charges and held on a $380,000 bond, but I know for sure he told me that he was looking at 15 months on anyway.
I remember Rosenberg called me one day, was like, hey, I'm working on a case for suspect, and I would like for you to write him a character letter. I said, cuz, I don't really know cuz like that. I say, I don't mind writing a letter, but I really don't know what to write. I said, if you write the letter, I'll sign it. I never heard back from Rosenberg on it, so I guess that's the case they're referring to, that he was already fighting, because it was about a year ago, I imagine, yep.
On some whole other situation, man. I don't think he was wanting to do it. He wasn't looking forward to do that 15 months, bro. He wasn't looking forward to doing it, man. No, bro. I thought he was trying to Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Because he was not looking forward to doing that 15 months. Simply because I think the Sus know he had fades, bro. He had fades. Let's go. Let's look up. Anybody said anything about this, bro? Let me see. Anybody said anything about this? Almighty suspect. Locked up. What done happened, Sus Gerb? Oh, so Rich Trapper said somebody. Brandon says he's in protective custody. I ain't gonna lie, bro, and I rock with Sus, and y'all know that, but I wouldn't, if he went to the LA County Jail, I wouldn't put it past him, bro. That stuff what he did with Frosty the Snowman.
He in that system now. He done left the holding tank, the substation in Torrance. Last I heard, he was in the Twin Towers. Now, I don't know if he's being permanently housed in the Twin Towers or, like I said, if that's part of that booking and intake process, because a lot of times you can spend up to 2 days down there in Twin Towers just getting booked in to the county jail. But, yeah, he's no longer in the Torrance Muni. So he going through that system to where he can potentially bump into anybody who don't like him. So...
that chain, the Inglewood families. Hey, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Dang, boy, Sus done tricked himself out the streets, huh? Yeah, ain't nobody really got no information about the lockup in general. But I wouldn't be surprised if his probation officer or whoever was paying attention to what's been going on. You gotta dig what I mean, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sat up there, you understand me? And
Fed quarter strikes again. Highly ironic. He had this display of whatever we want to call it on camera associated with the Fed quarters, and yet another one busted us. He down. So the bloggers that's keeping track, we was on here the other day, we was reacting to some China Brim. That nigga was trying to name all the people affiliated with No Jumper that got arrested or that's in jail currently. For Extra's out now, but he kept getting stuck on the name. But it was funny as a motherfucker. He said, "What's the name? The Luke Kane there? Yeah, you know him, Luke Kane. He locked down too." He was trying to think of Luke Cannon. That shit was funny. Yeah, the Luke Kane nigga. That nigga would sound like Zipper the Drips. Yo, he throwing freak shot him and all that. Nah, but yeah, on my mama, you can add Almighty to the list, and he typically seemed like the more composed, calm, cool, collective cat up there until he had those little episodes. But just on his regular, he just seemed like, and when you meet him, he just seemed cool as Feeny, man. I hate to see the youngster going through this shit, man. God damn. To have this type of life as a podcaster, that should be the most risk-free job available.
Been paying attention? I'm trying to look over here. My bad, y'all. Agency, they got him. So he went to court. Okay, so Sus went to court. Okay. I see what's going on now. I'm back with y'all, man. My bad. Okay, so I think this might be for that 15 months that he said he was looking at, man. When I was out there, he had told me and Cat that he was looking at about 15 months. So it might be that, bro. I don't know. Maybe. Let's say he went to court.
If he went to court, y'all think he got gaffed for that court, or did he? Yeah, you don't turn yourself into court. You actually turn yourself into the Twin Towers. So, y'all think maybe he got gaffed for that court? You think maybe he went to a regular court period, and because of the antics that took place online in the last couple weeks, you think he got gaffed because of that? I don't know, man. Free almighty suspect until we know more. That's how it's gonna go, man. Be about your marathon at all costs. 2 M's, music and money. Blue Smurf on all digital platforms, man. Run that up. Eastside.
They did the agency description.
Interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me drippin' all this Max sauce. Bay Mac, be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me drippin' all this Max sauce. Bay Mac, be about your money at all costs. I'm from the land of the crack pavement, when niggas holler stay dangerous and squabble up just like Javante Davis. Niggas haters, they on lame shit. We be on that game shit. He thought he got away. I chase him down LeBron James shit. Blood stains from the stainless. He need a paramedic. And we play ball. Everybody around me athletic. Still stepping. Well committed. I stand on business. Every load I jump in, that bitch tinted. Gon' catch me slipping. About my money low. Run me that bag. Call my bitch and say I need you. She gon' run to me fast. That mafia swag, she can't get enough. And she know I'm about my man. She let her sit and watch me add all this money up. Riders popping out the cut like roaches when the lights on. I'm just like BG with my niggas, whether right or wrong. Dead in mafia, you entering the danger zone. Tiny Macs be cracking heads, you better have your helmet on. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me drippin' all this Max sauce. Bay Mac, be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me drippin' all this Max sauce. Bay Mac, be about your money at all costs. These niggas be hopping out of foreign whips and feeling like they run shit. The homie like Nick Cannon, he a fool with them drumsticks. Serve him and they done with. Have all of them niggas hit. Something heavy in my Baymax sweater. You see the gun print. Yeah, got me bent behind tent, but I'm low key, give a fuck about the busters. The real niggas fuck with me, I move solo. 2 pro clubs over polo. You won't catch me in none of you niggas photos. Y'all too friendly. Hopping out, spilling my Remy, smoking on good pressure. Always in a different load. Gotta keep these niggas guessing. Firearms in my possession. Steady counting my blessings. Believe in God and believe in this weapon. And try not to do too much stressing. Ain't seen my daughter in months. And when we FaceTime, I shed tears, I can't help it. And still connected in these streets just like Wi-Fi. Chucking up the set for death though. We gon' rip ride. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me drippin' all this Max sauce. Bay Mac, be about your money at all costs. Hop on the interstate and chase me a bag. Pop bottles every time that I pass. It's that mafia swag, fly crippin'. You see me drippin' all this Max sauce. Bay Mac, be about your money at all costs.
That Puzzle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low.
Spider Loke, nigga.
Spider Low.
It's Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the fuck?
My nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Blood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nate Blood on Hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, crib.
Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the Black Box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!